All right, folks, this is Zirk, and are you stuck here? Are you struggling? Can you not decide which version of the game to pick? Well, I'm here to help you today, and I'm here to help you without doing any spoilers. And let me start with a hint. The answer is staring you straight in the face. You might be thinking, hey, let's choose based on the professor. Maybe if the professor's that important to you, but really how much time are you going to spend with the professor? Let's choose based on the school uniforms. You'll be able to mess around with your appearance a little bit. That might be a little bit more important to you here. But we've already seen some level of customization. You still basically seem to have to be able to use this. Have to wear the school uniform. But are they really going to keep that the whole game? We'll see. We'll see. Whether your bad guys that you're fighting have an orange theme or purple theme, maybe. But really, how often is this going to really occur? Really, a lot of people, it's going to come down to the exclusive Pokemon. Now, here's the thing. The exclusive Pokemon aren't really that big of a deal. The popcorn shoulder guy, the edgy sword dude, I don't know, which one will I choose? You know you're going to get both. Even if you have no friends who you're going to trade with, at some point you know you're going to end up with both. So let's talk about the real way that you're going to choose, and it's these bad boys right here. Specifically, their movement. These guys with you are with you for the entire game. And you're going to be on these guys doing all kinds of stuff, like riding around and climbing and flying, and which looks better to you? I personally don't like the flying mode in this. I like the flying mode for him much better, but I like the driving mode for him much better. But let's watch a little bit of a video, and then we'll take a look at some other screenshots. So let's watch the video of them in action. The problem with this video is it actually doesn't show all the modes of transportation. I know that's silly, but it doesn't. So we get to see Miraidon's running animation. And this is what you're going to be spending the majority of your time doing. So this here is the most important animation. Looks pretty good. I say it looks pretty good. It does look weird. It does look weird that he's not using the wheel. But at the same time, let's slow it down. The animation still looks pretty good. It's pretty well animated. And there's this guy who he doesn't really have much of an animation, but his wheels turn. So, but just the fact that his wheels turn are enough to be like, that's the cooler one for me. I don't know. I just like the wheels. I like the wheels. I like the glowy wheels turning. But I can appreciate the fact that this has a pretty cool running animation. Where this, it's going to look a little janky because you're going to be on bumpy ground and it's just not going to look organic sometimes. So the running animation, it's what you got to choose. This is going to look more organic. This is going to look more artificial. Now here's the problem. You see a pretty cool looking climbing animation in Scarlet. You don't see climbing animation in Violet. They show you the swimming animation in Scarlet. Then they show you the gliding animation in Violet. And that's it. That is actually fully it. So let's head to their website where they show a little bit more. So they show them side by side standing here. Let's zoom in a bit so you can see a bit better here. Here's what they look side by side when you're just sitting on them. Here's when they jump. This is the jumping animation. It looks like it doesn't look like you're about to climb in this animation. I imagine the climbing animation is the same, but I guess we'll see. Now here's the driving animation. Notice that in the driving animation, he has his arms up and the rocket's out. Where he's just sitting there, he actually looks like he's about to, maybe when he moves slowly, he can run. And the swimming animation, full on swimming with flotation device attached to his neck. And this one, you're just using your rockets going through the water the same way. And this one for me is a clear winner. The flying animation, the gliding animation, the wings that are moving around, it just looks much better here than these flat artificial looking gliders here. And so that's it. This is how you decide. Hopefully they release some more trailers soon where you get to see more of these animations in action. But which one looks cooler to you? Does this look cooler or does that look cool? Because this, as far as I can tell, I have been told that you can't change this. When you pick this one, this is what you got. If you play Pokemon Scarlet for 1,000 hours, this is how you're going to be transporting around, or this is how you're going to be transporting around. Maybe they'll change that later on, but I don't think so. I think it's very likely that this will be your only mount forever. So this right here is probably the best way to choose. Now, there is a secondary thing, and it's these little guys right here. There's also going to be some, which I don't know why they don't have it on this website. They revealed it in a trailer. Kind of weird. But they also have the future and the past forms of Pokemon. And like I said, the future and the past forms, you know you're going to probably end up with both future and past forms on a single thing. I think what it comes down to, for me at least, which one of these bad boys do you want to ride around in? And I can fully see your arguments for both. 100%. This is purely a thing of aesthetics. Now, I've heard from someone playing Scarlet that he was happy he picked Scarlet because of how expressive this Scarlet Pokemon was. And I imagine this fellow over here is probably going to be less expressive. He's mostly going to do it with different eye shapes through his digital eyes. But we'll see. That is pretty iffy. It's hard to tell on that because he didn't play both versions of the game. He's just saying he's happy with that. If you notice, I'm sure they could do something with this and make him look expressive too. Yeah. If you have a different reason why you think that you might have chosen one over the other, let me know in the comment section below. For me, it seems like this is the clear answer. It's based solely on your motorcycle. As far as I'm told, you're not going to be changing this bad boy up. What you see is what you get. So, which one will you choose? This is Xeric, and I'm out.